All right, last week I asked the ladies to justify the divorce laws. Okay, and you know what? Not a goddamn one of them could fucking do it. So for some reason, some guy decides to write in. I was basically saying, justify to me, why Kobe Bryant's wife deserves $190 million. Justify it to me. Don't say, well, because that's what the law says. Don't say that. Justify the reasoning for it. And I use the example. If I ask you, why is it illegal to kill somebody, you wouldn't be like, that's what the law says. You'd be like, life is the most precious thing on the planet. We all need to respect people's lives. If you do not respect somebody's life, we can't just have people going around taking other people's lives away like they're the Lord. Right? You could justify the reasoning for it. You know what? And nobody can do it, including this douchebag. This guy goes, Bill, here's why she deserves the money. And then he goes on and says, marriage is nothing more than a legal and or religious fiction that makes two people partners. Wow. There's some new information. When two consenting adults get married of their own free will, they are volunteering themselves into an official partnership where both parties agree that their lives and assets are now shared equally, unless they agree on a prenup. Do you see the difference here? This guy is basically he's basically in an elaborate way going, that's what the law says. He's not justifying it. Justify to me why. Why does that law exist? I know why I shouldn't kill you. I shouldn't take your life away. It's your life. You get one of them. I shouldn't take it away. It totally makes sense. It's logical that we can't have people going around killing one another. You know? Unless they're evildoers. But you can't on any way justify somebody getting $190 million of NBA championship rings and they've never even fucking hit a layup in the league. Did she ever even play basketball? There's no, you cannot logically tell me. You can't justify it. But, sir, all you're doing right now is you're telling me what the fucking law is. I understand what the law is. I understand that I live in California, and if I get married and I don't have a fucking prenup, okay, she is automatically entitled to half of my shit. She's entitled to half of my shit. It doesn't make sense, though. I'm telling you to make sense of it. Don't tell me. You're basically going, you know, there's a law in Alabama. If you're in a car with a girl who's 17, she ain't got her shoes on, that's statutory rape. And then I go, justify that law to me. Where is the rape in that? What is that? And then, well, when two consenting adults get into a car and the one with the pussy takes her shoes off and she's 17 and under, that's not justifying it. Then he goes on to say, why would any person who's worth substantially more money than the other agree to such an arrangement? Now you're just saying Kobe's fucking stupid for doing this. That's not my question, Brad. All right? He goes in the end, he goes, if Kobe had suffered a career-ending injury when he married his wife, and then she went on to win the Super Lotto and had $100 million, I guarantee Kobe would want his split, and he would deserve every penny. Okay, why? Why would he deserve every penny? Tell me why. I'm not saying that he wouldn't ask for it. You're not answering the fucking question, Brad. Answer the fucking question. Why? You don't fucking deserve it. You don't. You don't. If you go out and you marry the greatest composer of all time, and that person composes this timeless fucking music that for fucking centuries people are going to be listening to and analyzing, and during the course of that, you made hundreds of millions of dollars. Okay? I understand why that person made hundreds of millions of dollars. I don't get why, if he then gets a divorce from somebody who can just sit there on the couch eating fucking Doritos all day, when they get divorced, why they're entitled to half of the fucking riches. Stop explaining. I know the law says that that's why they should. The law says that they are legally entitled to. I'm saying, what is the reasoning behind that? Okay? I get it. You don't want a bunch of guys going out starting families and then fucking walking away. I understand that. But at some fucking point, you have enough fucking money. She should just write her a check for $20 million. $20 million is more money than most people will ever make in their fucking lives. Most people won't even come close to that in their fucking lifetime. Will not come close to that. She's getting it all at once. You get $20 million. You are set for fucking life. But that's not enough for these cunts. They get $190 million. And this is what fucking kills me. They're worth 9 figures. They haven't accomplished anything in their life. I understand why Kobe is worth $300 fucking million. You see this guy this past week? He's got a fucking... He has an injury that most people would have sat out 6 months of the season. This guy is a fucking warrior. This is a Celtics fan saying that. That guy is a fucking warrior. Okay? They don't make guys like that. Guys like that come around once every 2-3 generations. That guy is the fucking man, and he is worth... I understand why he's worth $30 million. I, for the life of me, do not understand. I cannot justify whatever the fucking law says. Fuck that law. Justify it for me. You can't do it. You guys had an entire fucking week. Nobody can do it. And one guy named Brad basically just told me what the law was, but he didn't justify it. Why does that law exist? Why isn't there some sort of fucking, oh, shut up, Bill. We got it. All right. This fucking drives me up the fucking wall. These fucking goddamn bum-ass fucking women can't even tie their goddamn shoes, are walking around multimillionaires. I saw one time this fucking lady, she was married to this guy in the NBA, and the guy fucked around on her, and they get a divorce. Yeah, got a divorce. Okay, yeah, he fucked around. Yeah, he fucked up. You know? And then she goes out, takes all this fucking money, and drives around in a car with a license plate that says his money. I just think, like, this the arrogance and the self-entitlement, like, I am entitled. Well, you cheated on me, therefore I'm entitled to hundreds of millions of dollars. You're not. You're not, but you are, because that's what the law says. It's the stupidest fucking thing ever. His money. Can you believe the arrogance of that shit? That'd be like if you knocked your wife out. You know, your second wife out, and then you got a license plate that said 2 for 2. You said 2 for 2, and then every guy on TV was going, that's right, like totally backing it. You fucking bum-ass broads, go out and get a fucking job. Go invent something. Earn your fucking money. Fucking cheated on you. Of course he did. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing. You get a fucking champion racehorse, what do? Does it go out and fuck one horse and that's it? No, they send it out to stud because it's got that championship gene pumping through his blood. You know why there's so many mouth-breathing fat fucks on airplanes? Because of the marriage laws, because you only can bang one of them. And our great ones with that fucking thoroughbred semen are supposed to stick with one person. Are you out of your fucking minds? All right, that was ignorant and disgusting. All right, let's plow ahead here. Okay, the question is still open, still on the table. Tell me why Kobe's wife, justify why she deserves $190 million. Justify it morally. The way I can justify to you morally why you shouldn't kill somebody. Why you shouldn't steal somebody's stuff. I totally get all of that. I get all of that. You know? These same fucking broads who can't justify this can justify morally why a guy shouldn't fuck around on his wife. They wouldn't be like, well, because that's what the law says. They wouldn't. They wouldn't. They would fucking just, right off the top of their fucking heads, could give you a 20-minute speech, and none of it would have to do with the law. It would all have to do with love and trust and relationships, and they could morally justify it. This fucking law, there's not a fucking broad out there, a guy out there that can justify somebody who sits around all goddamn day not doing shit and then being entitled to $190 million of Los Angeles Lakers championship money. If you had an alien land on this planet, the first question would be, Well, does this person play for the Lakers? Does she work for them? Did she draft the players? Did she design the uniforms? What does she do? Does she really? Really? And then that would be it. He'd take out his little laser gun and he'd shoot her in the twat, and that would be it.